And welcome back. So in today's video we are doing another lash video. I think that I am embracing my destiny as the crazy lash lady of YouTube. I'm having a blast trying new things and new techniques and everything else, so I'm having a good time with this. I started on this earlier. I wanted you guys to see just how I did these particular individual lash clusters. And I was in a rush and we were going out, we were going to see birds of prey and going out to breakfast and things like that. So I didn't have a whole lot of time, but I did record the process of me applying the lashes. But I didn't get to film a proper intro, so that's what I'm doing right now. And I will insert clips so you guys can see, and I'm gonna show the whole process of how I do it from start to finish. So the system that I'm using today is Lashify, and so I'm going to be using my Lashify Whisper Light Flexible Bond, the white one, and I'm going to seal that with the Lashify Glass Crystal. That's the sealant that you put on top to take away the stickiness from the glue. And I'm also going to be using my Lashify wand. This is just the best wand ever. Okay, so I was in MAC the other day and I saw a lash wand that looked really similar to this. It wasn't quite as spaced. It didn't have quite as much space in the middle like this one does, but it looked very capable and it was about $20. And if I didn't have this Lashify wand, I would definitely give the MAC wand a try. So if you're looking for a really good quality wand to kind of do your fusing and to get your lashes pressed together, I would try the MAC wand and see how that works. Okay, so that's what I'm using. I'm using all of these today. I do have these lashes on right now. I plan to leave them on for about 3 to 4 days, maybe until next wash day. So wash day is probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so I'm going to take them off probably, you know, then when I'm washing my hair. These are one-use lashes, I believe. I don't know how, because there's so many that you use, so many clusters, it would just be hard for me to keep them all straight. I mean, I guess you could if you were really, really organized, but for me, I kind of take them off and throw them away, and I probably shouldn't do that, but that's what I've been doing. So this is my third time wearing these lash extensions, and these are my favorite lash extensions, period. These are better for my eyes than strip lashes, than the Lashify Gossamers and the Falscara, and even these which I was using, and I do like these still. These are a little bit more dramatic. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So I just went and I cut those up into little clusters, and I've been using these as lashes too, and these work very, very well. I really like these too. But for just a more natural look, you know, that look that you have real lash extensions, nothing can beat this particular product. So I'm going to roll some footage of me showing you how the lashes look, how they come packaged, and everything else. And I wanted to show you guys how I apply these lashes. Now these are the Ardell Duralash. I think they're called individuals. Out of all of the lashes that I've tried, I think that these are my favorite. These are the closest to professional lash extensions that I found. Okay, so as you can see, these are the lashes right here, and as you can see, I have used many of them. It's short black, medium black, another medium black, and then long black. So I got this starter DIY bundle right here, and it came inside with some glue and some tweezers, which obviously I'm not going to use. But I just wanted to show you what I'm using really fast. I am going to be using these Ardell lashes. If I'm just wearing my lashes for one day, then I do use Falscara. If I plan to wear them for a couple of days like I am here, then I'll use Lashify. Okay, so we're all up close and personal. I hope this is close enough. I think it is. I'm going to be using long black on the outer quarters, then medium black in the middle, and then short black on the inner corners. I am going to be using the Lashify system today, but I have used this with Falscara and it works really good. So I've already prepped my lashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the Whisper Light Bond. Okay, so I'm gonna just take one from the long section. This is the section on the bottom right here. I'm gonna take just one out, and these are very delicate. And I have two here, and sometimes they have little balls of glue that you just want to kind of take off with your fingers. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. This is how it's looking. So I have 3 on here right now. So I had 8 lashes of the longs left. So I'm going to put 4 on each eye. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the medium ones. And you can stack them, you can do whatever you want. There's so much flexibility in these. I'm gonna put a short lash in the corner. And I'm just gonna go in now with my wand and I'm gonna fuse them in. If you see any that needs to be filled in, you can just go in and fill them in yourself. So basically you can set up your own map for your eyelashes, how you want them to look. Okay, so these are how they're looking. They look so natural. These look like how my lash extensions used to look from the lady I used to go to in LA. I love them. And then if you have any gaps or spaces or anything, you can just go ahead and add them in. I've learned to not apply glass or sealant if you're using Falscara. I've learned not to apply the final step until all of my lashes look the way I want them to look. Okay, so I've done this eye already. Let's move on to this one. So these aren't the easiest to work with because they're so wispy and so tiny, but it's worth it. And now I'm gonna go in with the middle ones. I keep calling them middle because they go in the middle, but these are medium. Now I'm gonna put on short. And so now I just like to go in, and if I see any gaps or anything where I think that I might need some more, you can just go in with any length that you want and just fill them in, and that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead now with my glass, and this is the sealant. If you are using Falscara, you would use the same. Falscara also has a sealant that you put on top to kind of take away the stickiness of the glue. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. So this is how my eyes are looking. These look really natural, right? I love them. These are like everyday wear for me. So I'm gonna have these on for a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3. My DIY faux lash extensions. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call them. So pretty. Okay, so something else I want to point out. I tend to use the Falscara, which has the glue right on this end and then the seal on this end. I tend to use these when I'm just going for 1 day of wear from any of my lashes. I save the Lashify for long-term wear, and I use the Falscara for daily wear. I wouldn't use the Falscara with these because I do like, these are just so light and precise, and they take some time to apply, so I want to keep these on for as long as possible. So I wouldn't use the I wouldn't use the Falscara for long term, but I mean, you can if you want, and that's one option. Another option is I did buy the Ardell DIY lash extensions. That's what I'm using, and in this has up to 2-week wear. And this comes with lash adhesive and remover, and it also comes with a pair of tweezers. So I've actually tried this before with their glue, and I will say that it is very sticky, and yeah, I did get a week out of these. I did not like them though because I felt like the glue was getting crusty and it just did not look natural at all. When I did use these, I put them on top, and I hadn't learned the under lash technique yet. But even still, I wasn't a fan of the glue because I just thought it was like really thick and really crusty, and you could see it, and it's just not my style of things. So if you want to use that glue or get some other kind of permanent lash glue to use with these, you can, but I just stick with wanting my lashes on for a couple of days and then they're off. I want to show you how these look up close. Okay, so we're up close and personal again. All right, so there's a couple of things that I want to point out to you. If you're going to clean your eyes beforehand, I would recommend getting some really quality cotton rounds. I would not recommend just like some from Target or from Walmart or wherever, because these are cheap and I have not learned my lesson yet. But while I have been using these, I've noticed that I've had a lot of lint left over from when I go in with my pre-cleanse from Lashify. So you can get the washable kind of cotton rounds if you want, or you can get something like Shiseido, which they do not shed at all, but I would not recommend these. So I do have a little lint in my lashes from that, and typically what I do is I just go in with a little bit of mascara to cover that up. It's not a huge deal, but it's not something that you want to deal with. So something I did this morning, I put on my makeup, my concealer and everything, and then I put on my lashes. I would not recommend that because the lashes are sticky for a while. Even after you apply the glass or the sealant from the Falscara, they're still going to be a little bit sticky. My eyelashes kind of touch down on my eyes, and so underneath you can kind of see, okay, so you can kind of see where the makeup kind of stuck to the bottom of my lashes. So I'm gonna have to go in there and clean that with some witch hazel tonight. You know, just, it sticks. So the makeup, so I would recommend doing your lashes first and then letting them dry completely and then putting on all of your face makeup to avoid that. Now, it's not something that anyone can see. You can only see it when I lift up my eyes like that, but even still, that kind of irritates me, so I just wanted to let you know that. But yeah, these are really just sturdy. They are really fluttery. They look nice and natural. These resemble the lash extensions that I used to get. I think this is a great alternative for the lash gossamers or cutting up lashes or using the Falscara if you really like a nice, simple, kind of whimsical, natural lash look. I'm just in love with this. I've been wearing them for a couple of weeks now and I just cannot say enough good things about them. Sparse lashes in the corners, in both corners. And the problems that I would have is that the end corner would come out or fall off, or the inner corner would fall off, and then I'm left with this big gap if I can't go back in and glue it back. But with these are so freaking tiny. If I lose one cluster, it's not the end of the world. You can barely even see it. And it's not gonna create a huge gap and make me feel self-conscious because, you know, one of my lashes came out. It's not a huge deal. I think that I have covered everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions about I'm so hungry, you guys. We're about to go out to dinner and I'm hungry. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, please leave them in the comments below and I will respond. If you like my content and you want to see more of it, please hit that subscribe button. I upload every week. And yes, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. I don't think it's going to be about lashes, but I can't promise anything. But I will see you in the next video. Peace out.